Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the challenge to use 5 tournament participants category characters against the the Int Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta as part of the final stage of the Goku's Story Red Zone. This is a new mission, and for those who don't know, your challenge largely relies basically on you being able to dish out quite a fair chunk of damage before Vegeta's really fully built up. See, Vegeta is a bit of a pain. He builds up based on how many times you hit him. A lot of the times, the amount of damage you do isn't too great in the beginning. Vegeta starts out pretty strong, starts out quite tough in terms of defense because you can lower his defense. So he just doesn't tend to take a lot of damage early on. Like, there are very few units that can do very easy, big damage to Vegeta. So what this usually means is you kind of end up in a situation where basically, you end up having to go and, how can I say, kind of do a bit of wear and tear, a bit of bump and grind. You need to start to wear down Vegeta, you got to build up your unit's offense, but you have to do it at a pacing that kind of suits his own attack gain. Like, if you do it too slow, Vegeta is going to end up being too strong. That's going to give you issues. If you obviously, it's not really possible to do it too fast, but yeah, generally speaking, if you only bring a high offensive units, you're also going to struggle as well, because then if you don't take them out in time, you're going to have issues. All in all, what I would say, functionally from my side, is that for the tournament participants, you can pretty much just do kind of a hybridization of a USS team, maybe with a bit of Universe 6 if you want to. We just got two recent big time additions to tournament participants in the form of the Int Hit and the Tech SSBK Goku. So obviously they are big helps. If you don't have them though, then you're going to have to revert to type and maybe go like a USS or a Reps of Universe 7 team. Now the nice thing about Vegeta is that he starts out low and slow a bit more compared to maybe the Goku, the Super Saiyan God Goku of the Vegeta story event. He can super twice in a turn, he starts out a little bit stronger. So you do have a little bit more build up, a little bit more time to kind of process and deal with Vegeta comparative to Goku. Not to say that it's easy or anything, but you do at least have that time. Like, you do have that ability to essentially kind of deal with old Goku and everything like that. So that does help, obviously, and I think overall it's very, very, very straightforward. So all in all, I think the rotations here are pretty set. I used Int Frieza Goku, just switch to Goku, make sure your health is above that threshold and he will tank more than fine. Then used Kale and Caulifla to heal up. Same type orbs on that floating rotation. And then the floaters take no damage. Vegeta tends to super very early into the rotation. Like, he supers very early into the turn. He doesn't do too much else. He supers and then he kind of chills out, and then obviously just hits you pretty hard with his normals once fully built up. But this team, everyone here can pretty much handle normals. The big thing is juggling that health threshold, so you may want to use a Whis depending on where you are at with the health threshold. But once you have the rotation set, I find it's pretty easy after a turn or two to heal up using the Kale and the Caulifla because of their defense building up and because of getting same type orbs. Or just getting same type orbs with a lot of the other units once they're fully built up, and that tends to give you like a good threshold, if you know what I mean. Like, I think generally speaking, it's a fairly accessible kind of process, which I think a lot of people can tend to kind of get around with. So I think that overall works very well, and I think ultimately gives you a good foundation to kind of do the business with. But yeah, that's realistically it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, take care, stay safe, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, take care, and as always, thank you for watching. Bye.